Spirit says you are scaring the hell out of these people. Spirit says the collective, the divine collective, is scaring a bunch of people to death. Now it's time for everybody to die. Welcome to Spiritual Core TV. If you're new, peace be with you. And if you're returning back, peace be with you too. Stand up, sit down, whatever you feel you need to do to get this spiritual work. We are back for another episode here at Spiritual Core TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. You got people still going the wrong way. Throat chakra energy. Thank you, Spirit. I just heard Holy Spirit activate, activate, activate. Holy Spirit activate, activate, activate. So the Holy Spirit has been activated. The truth spell is trumping all the lies. And now these people are scared to death. They're scared to death. You have scared the hell out of them, quite literally, which is a good place to be. But what does that look like when we say it's time to die? They got to be ride or dies. They want to ride into the North Node as the sun is setting on the west side. They want to see the sunrise come up in the east. But what exactly does that mean? That means that they are lusting after being around you. Just the mention of your name is making a lot of these people very emotional. This is what's going on behind the scenes, okay? So let's get into it. Page of Swords, everybody's watching. Everybody. Page of Swords and the Five of Wands. A group of people are agitated. So you're loving the hell out of them, which means that you're bringing all of their shadows to the surface and it's making them irritated. It's like people that are covering their mirrors because they don't want to look into their own eyes. There are conversations that they don't want to have. You're loving them to death. Why? Because they got to die. They can't keep doing the same thing over and over. That's why. Change is always uncomfortable. That's what my spirit team just said, but it is inevitable. It has to happen. In order for something to be made different, there has to be change. You got a lot of people that don't want to change. Spirit says the Ace of Swords is here. Holy Spirit activate. The truth spell is really what's driving these people crazy and taking them to hell. Hell is a good place to be if you know what to do, okay? You have to see yourself. You have to know yourself. Somebody's going the wrong way. They don't want to do the work. The Chariot. Why are they going the wrong way in this Chariot? Clarify, divine angels, divine mother. Here's the divine mother, the Empress, okay? You got a lot of people that still want to come towards you, but they're not all the way right. Yeah, Spirit just says, oh, they got life fudged up. Okay, clarify, Holy Spirit. They got life fudged up. Yeah, you going the wrong way. Leave the divine feminine alone. You need to step back. Look, you keep coming out in this very high rank. You have a lot of respect in the spirit realm because of the work that you do. Congratulations, divine feminine. Overall energy, high priestess, empress energy. Yeah, these people have been advised that the only thing that they can get from you is a lesson. The only thing you can do is give these people a ride to school to teach them a lesson. It's time for them to learn. It's time for them to learn. They don't want to do it. They're fighting, they're kicking, they're screaming. You scare the hell out of them. The hell is coming to the surface. All those shadows and things they said. And it's like it's uncomfortable for people that don't want to face the truth. So somebody's trying to find a way. They're still going the wrong way. Whatever they're planning, it's not going to work. The Two of Swords is the universe telling them to choose the lesser of two evils, to back away, that choices need to be made. The Two of Swords is about blind faith. It's about using your senses, ignoring the lust of the eyes. Everything is not what it appears. That's what I just heard with the Two of Swords, hence the fact that there's a blindfold there. So something about tapping into your energetic senses. You know, sometimes you got to quiet down the physical body, the carnal mind. You know, don't believe every thought that comes into your mind because thoughts come and go, but it's your consciousness. And with the blindfold and the person's arms crossed, it's like choosing something based on your intuition and your discernment with the high priestess energy. So these people are forced to walk in the dark blindfolded with their arms crossed and seeing if maybe they want to do the right thing. I can't make it up. They're in spiritual jail, the Eight of Swords, blindfolded. Their senses have been compromised. They can't just do what they want to do. So you scare the hell out of them because they feel restricted by the truth. Look at the way that Eight of Swords is. There's so many swords wrapped around that person. They're bound to whatever this is, but this is divine judgment. Notice the moon in the background. The new moon, thank you, Spirit, is about to shed light on their shadows. So the frequencies are very staticky in spiritual jail. A lot of conversations are being had out of frustration. You scare the hell out of these people. The biggest energy right now is fear, not necessarily of the unknown, but fear of that which wasn't known now becoming known. So these people are afraid of the truth. They're afraid of the truth in the matter. They're afraid of the truth when it comes to them. They're afraid that you know the truth. High Priestess and Empress energy. Yeah, Eight of Wands is some type of communication telepathically or something that you could be communicating, or these are conversations. What's the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords? Strength. Something about you having a strong stance when it comes to your position of high honor and integrity. So you're somebody that is coming up in the ethers as trustworthy. The Most High is deeming you to be in a position now where the truth has to be seen. These people have to die, y'all. In order to have something new, they have to die. And they don't want to leave their old ways out in the past. They're still addicted to what they do because they haven't changed. And they don't want to change. Remember, a lot of these people are in spiritual jail, not because they wanted to be, but they had to surrender themselves. They had to turn themselves in. They didn't want to be in spiritual jail because if you leave it to them, they would tell you, there's nothing wrong with me. What I'm doing is not wrong. So why is it that you're scared to hell? Why are you in hell? Why are you scared to death? Why do you feel like you're dying? Because you are. Something about your strength, collective. Clarify, Holy Spirit. What's going on? Knight of Wands energy, fire energy, Leo energy, passion, pursuit of their heart's desire with the Leo energy, emotional stability, King of Cups energy, elements. They're being forced to look at what it is that they desire. And the Eight of Swords is really scaring these people to death. They got to die. It's time to go. You got to change. You can't keep doing the same old thing, wrong way. I don't know why they think we're going to be in that loop-de-loop with them. Same time, same place as energy. We're not RSVPing to this party. The table has been prepared in the presence of our enemies. But the only thing that changed this time, we didn't show up. We didn't RSVP. We're not interested. We don't want to eat crow at the table with people that don't want to change, that don't want to sow into the truth. Yeah, the Four of Wands. Besides, we're at a party in the ethers. The Four of Wands is a celebration. It's an extravaganza. Some of you look real good right now. I just heard, ain't nobody dope as me. I dress so fresh and clean. Don't you think I'm so sexy? I dress so fresh and clean. You got the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, big Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy popping out. What's good? You got the Six of Cups here. Something about past debts, things that have been settled. And why are people in spiritual hell? Most of the people that are in spiritual hell are ex-lovers that betrayed you and left you for dead. They were supposed to be in this confident energy with you. Because if the King of Cups is here, the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that means that the Queen of Wands and the Emperor is going to come out. These are people that miss their opportunity. A lot of lovers, yeah. They want you single. They don't want you with anybody, but this choice does not belong to them. Nine of Pentacles is slow and steady. Some of them took too long to get their shit together, okay? They took too damn long. That I'll be back ass energy, okay? Eight of Cups. Some of these people didn't even know that they were blocked. They were waiting for you to spin the block and you be the block. I heard you are the street, but I'm the lights to keep the streets on. I walk alone for a reason. Sending me a drink and a peas, and believe me, don't doubt yourself. Trust me. You need this truth. You need to be in spiritual jail. Justice is here. So listen, I'm going to come back with part two, okay? I've been doing so many readings, y'all, that I promise you, it seems like my phones are using more power. So I'm going to switch to the other camera and come back and do part two. Join me here, Spiritual Core